Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to a fitting because we have a shoot tomorrow. A fitting is when you go in and try on clothes for a shoot that's the next day. This is the look that I'm going to the fitting in. I don't like to go with no makeup unless they specifically say no makeup. In my light look that I like to do for all fittings and castings, just because you never know if you'll be trying on clothes, taking a couple photos, and you want to be camera ready, honey. And if you're interested in getting into this look and just learning about my journey as a model, stay tuned for the video. So listen, we're normally doing tutorials on this channel, but today I just want to do a little low-key glam and yap. I'm going to a fitting for a modeling gig, and I figured what's a better time than to talk about how I started my modeling journey and do my makeup at the same time. So let's get right into it. So one, I'm super excited about this gig. I'm super excited about this gig, and we're going to keep it light because we're going to a fitting. A fitting is when you just go in and fit for the clothes that you'll be wearing on the day of the shoot. So I want to keep my makeup light, but I still want to look presentable, and I also have to go to work after. I work for Danessa Myricks Beauty. I'm a brand rep in Los Angeles, so I still want to give some face. The great thing about the brand Danessa is that everything is so skin focused, so I feel like I can be in full glam or I can just be in clean skin, and it still represents the brand really well. So it's something that resonates with me about Danessa. So I absolutely love that. So we're just going to start with some skin prep because right now my skin is totally dry. So I'm going to go in with this Kosas Plump and Juicy like collagen spray just to really hydrate the skin. Then we're going to go in with this Danessa Myricks Glow Serum Primer, which I absolutely love. It has niacinamide, hyaluronic, collagen, and it gives the most beautiful glow. This is the newest shade, Fresh Pressed, and I'm super generous when it comes to skin prep always, just because skin prep is the foundation of amazing makeup. So let me take you back. I started modeling now in about 2018, so it's been a cool little minute. I started off in the Bay Area and I started booking my own gigs just from posts that I would see on Instagram. I was never in a rush for representation just because when you have an agent, they take 20%. So I was just like, why would I have someone taking my money that I don't necessarily trust or isn't bringing me inbounds, you know? And this industry can be very challenging. So for me, it was more important to just start getting my feet wet. So I started doing that back home in the Bay Area. You see this gets a little tacky. I used it first. I normally use it after my moisturizer, but today I just really wanted to make sure my skin was nice and plump. So it's no problem for me. Now I'm going to go in with this Summer Fridays. Summer Fridays moisturizer. This is the Rich Cushion Cream, and y'all, I am obsessed. But yeah, eventually I did get an agent in the Bay Area, and I'm still with them. I'm with Stars Management. I think I've been with Stars since like 2019, and they've been really great to me. When I lived in the Bay Area, I was always booked. I work with a lot of different e-com clients in San Francisco, Oakland, Emeryville, all across the Bay, really, and I had a lot of fun. As you guys know, now I am, or you may not know, I'm based in Los Angeles, and I moved to LA just to pursue makeup and modeling at a higher level. I mean, this is where it's all happening, and let me just be honest with y'all. It has been slow, but you know, when you're in love with something, you keep going in the pursuit of your journey no matter what. And I just started working with an agent last year. So here in LA, I have a commercial agent, Evolve Artist Agency, and they're also amazing. Always sending me on jobs, always looking out for me, always just keeping me at the forefront, which is super important, and communicating, because so many agents drop the ball on communication. I mean, if they're not communicating and working on your behalf, what are you even doing here? There's no need for you, truly. So I love Evolve. They're so great to me. And I'm also with Evolve X, which is the modeling branch, and absolutely love them as well. It's been great just working with the team. And I'm also with Dorothy Combs Models, which is based in Miami, but has a division here. And they are a curve modeling agency. and I only have great things to say about them. You know, you really have to be patient in this journey of modeling. It takes so much time, it takes so much dedication, it takes so much money. You have to be focused, you have to be driven, and you really have to love it. Unless you will tap out, okay? I'm telling you right now. It's hard. And girl, getting paid net 30, 60, 90, 120. I don't know what's going around in this industry, but we really need to get it together, because what even is that? The bills are always due on the first. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of a grace period, but you don't get no net 90 grace period. I mean, we just have to do better as a collective. Again, I told you we're keeping it light, so I'm just going to go in with a little bit of skin tint, and this is the Danessa Myrick skin tint in number 11, the Yummy skin tint. It's literally one of my favorite skin tints. I love the radiant finish that it gives to the skin. It shows up on camera beautifully. It mimics skin, and it's light to medium, but you can really get a medium to full coverage if you blend it up using a great brush. Tools, again, are super important to me, so I'm going to go in with my Danessa Myrick's Yummy Face 1.0 brush. I absolutely love this brush. I feel like it just presses in the product into the skin so beautifully. It doesn't soak up product, and it really does the work for you. And I feel like that's my thing when it comes to brushes and tools. It's just like they should be making the process easier for you. So that's what this is doing, and I'm just pressing that all into the skin. And remember, we have our skin prep on, so everything's laying down super beautifully. And I feel like this, as you can see, it just evens the complexion really nicely. So the whole look that we're doing now is perfect for a fitting, but it's also great for a casting. So if you're modeling or looking to get into modeling, going to castings, they generally want to see you looking pretty natural, but you know, sometimes you just want a little extra razzle dazzle. So doing something like this is definitely going to be great for just evening the complexion. And that's an MUA tip for you. Going in with the Jubilee blush from Danessa Myrick's. This one is super pretty. It's just a really pretty natural color. And again, just keeping it as a nice flush of color on the skin. It just does the work for you once again. But again, being a makeup artist and a model is honestly the most clutch thing ever. There's so many times when you book a modeling job and there's no makeup artist, so you have to do your own, which I don't know. I feel like that's just really scary, but maybe that's the makeup artist in me. But just learning some techniques to really take your makeup to the next level and having your one signature look, girl, that's all you need. I promise you. So the look I'm doing now is kind of like my signature look that I do for fittings and castings. I always keep my blush neutral. I know I am a blush girl down, but for these kinds of things, it's just like, I'm here, just a little bit of color, not too much, you know, just something soft, like a cute little pinch. And then this is for cheek and lip too. So I'm going to go ahead and just put my finger in that and just put that on my lip. You guys always know I speak about everything always being nice and cohesive. So the same blush as the lip, it just complements the skin beautifully. You can't really tell what's going on necessarily by looking at it, but you just know everything is working together. And that's what that is. It's having same product or same color in different places on the face. It really brings out your features and just helps everything to stand out, and also helps everything to look good on camera. A little makeup never hurts for going to castings and fittings too, because sometimes I take pictures and baby, you want to be camera ready. I'm just going in with a little bit of brown liner. I normally like my liner super defined, but since we're keeping it cute and natural, I'm just going to blend it in and like tap it a little bit. And this is the shade Rich Brown by Huda. Like, not too much, just something cute, like a soft pinch, you know? I'm a gloss girl, so I'm just going to go in and top that with some Tower 28 gloss. This is in the shade Almond. But yeah, back to modeling. If it's something that you want to do, 100% do it. But also but also be okay knowing that this is a process and a journey. It's not a straight career path like working in corporate America. It's gonna have its high highs and it's gonna have its low lows, and you have to be mentally prepared for that, and you have to be financially prepared for it. And sometimes you're just not, and that's also okay. But it really does help to have a great support system in the midst of it all. Something I'm learning now too is that it's okay if in the process of becoming or pursuing that if your passions change, that's okay. Sometimes we pursue something and then we decide as we get there, actually, I don't really want this anymore, or actually, this doesn't feel like it's best for me. I feel those feelings sometimes too. I do know that I'm still in the pursuit of doing what I want, but it does kind of make you think, like, what else would I be doing if I wasn't doing this one thing or these couple things? You know, it helps you cast your net wider and really just make yourself a more diverse candidate for your future self, for your future opportunities. Don't have any concealer near me. I don't know why. But I'm just going to go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow in the center of my face just because it's a little lighter. And I'm going to use that as my concealer. It's also beautiful because it's nice and radiant. So it's going to look really beautiful and natural. Again, this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow. It's an amazing dupe of the Charlotte Tilbury. I have both and I actually prefer this one. It has a little bit more coverage. So especially when you're using it all over face, it just looks chef's kiss. This is the shade 5. Now I'm going to go in with this Anissa Beauty concealer brush and just press that into the skin. And you see, I'm not working directly under the eye right now. I'm blending it in like a centimeter below the eye, and then I'll take it up there last. Like that. And it's just a little bit. Again, we really want this look to mimic skin. We don't want it to look overdone or too makeup-y. And I'm not sure if I said, but I did go in and brush up my brows with the Rare Beauty Brow Gel, which I absolutely love. I'm a brow gel girl, and that is one of my favorites, along with the Refi Beauty, which I stopped using for a little bit because it is flaky, but I absolutely love that it comes, actually I have it right here. This is one of my favorite brow gels because it comes with the spoolie, stunning. And then when you open the top, it has the comb and the brush, which is so clutch because it just makes having that laminated look of a brow so easy. But they recently reformulated, so I cannot wait to pick one of these up because I already know it's gonna eat. And whenever I use my Rare one to get that look, I just press the brow gel into the brow on both sides, close the lid, and then I just use the cap to press it up to get that laminated look, you know? So now I'm just going in with the brush that we use for our skin tint and pressing it all over the skin, even where we applied our blush and our concealer. And this is just to make sure everything looks nice and natural. Picked up my powder puff, which is also from Danessa Myricks. I'm a Danessa Myricks stan. You know, I work for the brand, so, you know, gotta represent. Then going in with Benefit translucent powder. This is the Pore Professional powder. And I'm just pressing it in. Also, fun fact, Danessa Myricks used to work in PD at Benefit. She is an icon. She is a legend. But PD is also product development. Sorry for not saying what that is out loud. And I'm just going in with a little bit of this just to set right under the eye. And the goal is not to have like a serious set. Like I said, I want us to look nice and natural, but it's just to make sure that everything looks, you know, it's just to make sure that everything stays in place. So I'm actually powdering this down, like so, like so. And then I'm gonna go in with that same brush and just press in one more time. No look is complete without a little bit of setting spray. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. I absolutely love this. If you don't know, you need to know. This is the Jumbo and it's $22. It's a great price. I mean, how can you beat it? I always get mine at Ulta. And I'm gonna tell you right now, whenever I walk into a casting, I always get several compliments on my makeup, and this is not to boast. Honestly, the compliment I get is that your skin looks really good. I believe is an even better compliment because it just shows like, yeah, I did that. I bodied this no makeup look. So I hope you guys take these tips and use them just to apply to your everyday life, or if you're going to castings, fittings as it relates to modeling. I hope you find these helpful. If you have any more questions about my journey, I would love to share. And so yeah, just ask. Maybe we can dive more into modeling, and I'll actually have a full notepad of how I got started and what to do and digitals, and talk all things like digitals, fittings, castings, go-sees, all those things, because it's a lot and it can be a little bit confusing, but it can also be made simple, and it doesn't have to be so gatekept. So yeah, maybe we can get into that. But yeah, I'll let you know, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Oh wait, let me reel that in. No mascara. Let's put on some mascara. I'm gonna go in with the color Jet from Tower 28. I love their mascara. I talk about it all the time. It's actually the mascara that made me start wearing mascara again. And I'm just going in with a nice gentle coat of the lashes. And I like to always hit the bottom too. Again, not overdone, just a little. And the same thing on both sides. But yeah, I'm super excited about this fitting, especially since it's been slow. It's just such a blessing. And you know, you have to be grateful for all your opportunities as they come and as they flow in, and trust that everything that's happening is happening for you and not to you, and that anything that's yours won't pass you by. Bruh, like how did the mascara won? How? I know it can be easy to forget, especially when you're looking side by side, comparing yourself, but that's why, one, it's important to not compare your journey to anyone else's. Your journey is your own. And know that everything is unfolding divinely. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter your sexuality. It doesn't matter your height. It doesn't matter your weight. If this is what you want to do and you are pursuing it, and you are pursuing it from a place of passion and love and care and being tenacious and bold, it will absolutely be yours. It is 2025, and honey, anything is possible. I hope this helps, and I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll see you in the next video. And if you guys love this video, make sure you guys thumbs up, like, subscribe, send to a friend, and I'll see you next week. Later.